Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can exactly create these kinds of sci-fi loading effect inside Adobe After Effects. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, after opening After Effects, we have to create a new composition here. So, click on New Composition and give it a name, whatever you want, and click on OK. Now, after creating a new composition, we have to create a new solid here. So, right click and New and Solid and rename it to BG for background and click on OK. Now, after that, select your pen tool and on this side, create a dot. And on your keyboard, just press the Shift key and create a dot on the other side. And this will make a straight line. So after that, select the BG layer and on your keyboard just press Ctrl and spacebar to bring up the FX console. This is from Video Copilot and this is completely free. You can get it from their website. Or you can just go to the effects and presets and search your effects there as well. But for this tutorial, I'm going to use the FX console. So search for stroke effect and apply to that BG layer. Go to effects control and I'm going to change the color to something gray. Click on OK. And after that, reduce the brush hardness to 0% and increase the brush size to around 24 or 25. After that, select the BG layer again and duplicate this layer by pressing Ctrl D. And I'm going to rename this layer to BG2. After that, change the color to something blue or whatever color you want. After that, select the BG layer 2 again and change the blending mode of this layer to add or screen. After that, you can see here there's an option called end. If I decrease the value, you can see that it's going all the way to the left. And if I increase it, it's going to the right side. So on your timeline, go to the first frame and click on the stopwatch to create a keyframe and make it 0%. And go to the last frame or wherever you want to finish this effect, go to that frame and make it 100%. Now if I play this back, we will get a normal loading effect. Just like this. This is completely normal. But there is no text or something else that shows how much the loading has been done. Well, to add that, first of all, we can add a text layer. So right click, New, and text. So write down loading here. By the way, you can change the font and the font color if you want. But in this tutorial, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to stay with the blue color here. And with the selection tool, place it right in the middle and adjust it according to your need. After that, you can add a glow effect to this loading layer. So again, select our loading text layer and search for glow effect. Now After Effects already has a glow effect built in, so I'm going to use that for this tutorial. Or you can use the optical glow or VR glow from Red Giant as well. So click on the glow effect to add it. And I'm going to change the color B to blue color, which we used in the loading line. So something like this, and click on OK. After that, change the glow radius to around 80 or 85, and that's it. You can also play with the glow intensity and the color phase if you want. Apart from that, you can leave everything default here. We don't need to change anything here. So on the timeline, select the loading text layer and duplicate this layer by pressing Ctrl D. And with the selection tool, place it just below the loading line. And wipe everything out and write down 100. Again, with the selection tool, place it in the middle. Again, duplicate the 100 layer by pressing Ctrl D and remove everything and write down percentage sign. And with the arrow keys, place it just beside it. Now open up our 100 text layer, go to text, and on the keyboard just press Alt and click on the stopwatch on the source text. And this will allow us to write an expression. So we have to write an expression just like that. Math.round and parenthesis or first bracket, whatever you call it. And then select the BG2 layer and make sure that the cursor is in the middle between these brackets. Then click on the spiral icon and parent it with the end value. And in the expression line, we have to add a close bracket. So make sure to do that, otherwise you will get an expression error. Now if you play this back, you will see that it's showing how much the loading has been done. Just like that you will get an loading effect. But you can make it a little bit more advanced by adding a blinking effect in the loading text layer. So first of all we have to close this 100 text layer and select our loading text layer here. Go to the first frame and on your keyboard just press T to bring up the opacity. So here click on the stopwatch to create a keyframe and make it 100%. After that go forward in 10 frames by pressing shift and page down button and make it 0%. Again go forward in 10 frames by pressing shift and page down and make it 100% and keep doing it to your last frame. After adding all the keyframes, go to the first frame again and on your keyboard just press the Alt key and click on the stopwatch on the opacity and write an expression called loop out ping pong. And that's it. Now if I play this back, you will see that the blinking effect is so much smooth. Now you can make it a little bit more natural, like sometimes it's going faster and sometimes it's going slower by adding keyframes. Now here if I go to this frame, you can see that it's 12%. But I can add a keyframe like 20%. So from 0 to this frame it will go too faster. And if I go to this frame, it says 34%, right? But I can change the value to around, let's say 30. So it will go a little bit slower from this frame to this frame. And you can keep adding these kinds of keyframes to make it a little bit more natural. And now if I play this back, you will see that it's more natural. The keyframes actually depend on you how you want it to look like. So that's how you can easily create a loading effect inside Adobe After Effects. After that, go to File, Export, and add to Adobe Media Render Queue. So after that, you can just export it and you can use it in your other projects. But while using it in other projects, make sure that you change the blending mode because otherwise you will have this kinds of black background, which you definitely don't want. So make sure to do that. So thanks for watching till the end, guys. I hope you like it. And if you do, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and also make sure to subscribe my channel and press the notification bell to get interesting videos like this. My name is Simon and I'll see you in the next one.